What's going on, everybody? My name's Fritzy Funko, and today we've got a Funko Pop Grail challenge. I was nominated to do it by Yojay Kollects, who was nominated by Tylock over at Homespun Geek, who was nominated by DK the Legendary Collector, and he was nominated by Brant the Legendary Punisher. So this was the brainchild of Brant the Legendary Punisher. So I'd like to thank him for coming up with this, and I'd like to thank Yojay for nominating me, and Funko Illuminati. I will link his video I will link his video down in the description panel. Go check that out. He's got some really cool pops, some sentimental stuff. That it was really nice to hear about him. So what we got here is we're doing 4 questions, and first one is highest value pop, which I have a lot of lower value pops, so I don't have a super expensive pop in my collection, like $1,000 or hundreds of dollars. Second question is autograph pop. I have a couple. I picked my favorite one. A sentimental pop is the third question. And then the fourth one is the most wanted Grail. So let's get into this video, and we'll knock these questions out. Okay guys, so first question is highest value pop. I've got a couple in my collection close to the value of this one, but this one, it's definitely come down from where it started when I first got it, which was very lucky. I ordered 2 of these pops. One was the Chase, and one was the regular, and there wasn't a guarantee I got the Chase, which is kind of what's going on with most pops. And as you can guess, it's a DBZ pop. So my highest value pop, and I believe this one's coming in right around $100 right now, but it was up there like close to $200. It is the Super Saiyan Broly Chase. So that's what we got there. It is the Glow Chase of a 6-inch Legendary Super Saiyan Broly. Super happy to have this in the collection. The glow on this is honestly really cool. If you haven't seen the video I did on this, forget when it was, but I'll try and find it, and check out my Instagram. I post some pictures of the glow of this, but this is a really cool pop. Super happy to have this in the collection, and I don't really see this ever going anywhere, because love me my DBZ pops. Okay, so next one is autograph pop. So I have, let's see, my autograph pops, I have a couple. Most of them are Dragon Ball. I do have a My Hero autograph pop somewhere, but my favorite autograph pop out of my collection has got to be the Majin Vegeta that I got there. I got a great deal on this a while ago. Was really happy to get it at the time. Happy to still have it in my collection. It's a really cool pop. An iconic character from Dragon Ball Z, Majin Vegeta. The bad good guy. Sacrificed himself for his family. So signed by Chris Sabat. Really cool guy. Haven't got the chance to meet him in person yet, but hopefully sometime in the future. Really like the blue paint pen that he used on here. I think it goes well with Vegeta's training suit. So autograph pop, super happy to have this in the collection. This one will never go anywhere. So let's move on to the next pop. Alright guys, and the next pop is going to be a sentimental pop. I don't really hold a lot of sentimental value to most of my pops right now, because I haven't been collecting long. and haven't really gotten the chance to bond, I guess, with any of my pops. But the one I have here, I'm sure you've heard me say it in another video. Reminds me a lot of my mom. She was a big fan of this character and what it represents. So here we have the Coca-Cola bear. My mom was a giant Coca-Cola fan. She had a bunch of memorabilia, old Coke bottles. She just really loved collecting it. And every time I look at this pop, I think of her and how much I miss her. And yeah, it brings all the feels back to me. But really cool pop. Super happy that this is in the collection. You know, it's hard to lose a parent at such a young age, but I mean, I lost both my parents at a young age, but it's really hard to look at this sometimes because I think about my mom every day. She was a super influential part of my life, and just having this little reminder of her is something I'll cherish in my collection forever. Alright, and we've got last one here. I've got it all written down here. Last one we got here is Most Wanted Grails. I've got a couple. You know, I'm a big anime fan, of course. So I'd really like to have a metallic Whis pop. Probably the metallic Beerus. What else is there? A Glow All Might. The original one, not the re-release. Probably a Tenya, a Masked Ochako. There's just, the list goes on and on because I haven't been collecting long and I didn't get the chance to get those pops when they released for retail, like most did. And, you know, as a Dragon Ball Z fan, I have to put Planet Arlia Vegeta at the top of that list. I know that's something I'll probably never in a million years get unless it's a completely lucky pull out of a mystery box. But, you know, I'll always keep my hopes up, and you never know what could happen one day. Maybe I'll just shell out $2,000 for a Funko Pop and have my wife murder me. But yeah, I think those are the couple Grails that I'd like to have in my collection, hopefully one day. Now that I think about it, I do have 3 Pulp Fiction pops back here. I'd really like to get the rest of the set for those. I need to get Jimmy, Butch, and the bloody versions of Vincent and Jules. So add those onto the list. I got a couple there. But really appreciate you guys watching this video. I hope you like the pops I picked and my reasonings for them. I'd like to thank Yojay Kollects for nominating me for this video, or for this challenge, and Homespun Geek before him, DK the Legendary Collector, and Brant the Legendary Punisher. Go check out all those channels. I will link them down in the description panel. And don't forget to check out my Instagram, my sales Instagram, Patreon, you know, all that jazz. I say it every video. And we also got Monday is the start of the Mystery Box Tournament for charity. Be sure to check out the other channels I'm going to link down in the description, because it's going to be a lot of fun. It's for great causes, so make sure you tune in for that on Monday and throughout the week going forward for the next couple weeks. Hey, I'm just hopping back on here to say I forgot to nominate 2 channels for the to take the challenge as well. So I'm going to nominate Lindsay B and Glamma Funko, 2 great channels. Two great women who love to show off their pops, especially Glamour. So I'm nominating them for the challenge. Are you guys up to it? Once again, thank you for watching this video, and hope to see you next time. Thanks, guys.